Hi, I'm Tim Quiring. I'm excited to tell you today about the new D-Series CAT machines that we have coming from the factory. We have a lot of features and benefits to talk about, so let's get right at it. So one of the things that you're going to notice right off the bat from the old series is that the new loader arms have been refined. They're a lot tighter, a lot better visibility from the cab. What you're going to see is a lot of the lines are running through the loader arms versus attaching them to the inside or the outside of the loader arm. As you go around the side of the machine, you're going to see easy accessible hydraulic filler cap with a sight gauge. For easy ground level visibility, you don't have to have the loader arms up to fill your or top up your hydraulic tank when you need to. Walking around the side as well, you'll see the extra counterweight. That is an option from factory. On some of the machines we bring it in standard, but you can counterweight your machine to get extra lift capacity and better stability. So coming around to the back of the machine, you have your engine access, all your service points, very accessible from the ground level. You have your engine oil dipstick, you have your hydraulic filter, your engine coolant, antifreeze, you have your fuel filter and water separator, as well as you have your battery, your oil filter, and your fuel fill. Your air filter is a dual stage air filter accessible from the ground as well. The other nice thing about the back of the machine is we have side-by-side rads. We don't stack rads. The radiator is side-by-side, the hydraulic cooling, the antifreeze, it's all side-by-side cooling for better airflow and less plugging. So looking at the back door, we have a rear view camera. This is an option from Caterpillar, fantastic option. It's something the customer's been asking for a long time. What that does is it allows you to monitor anything behind the machine in the vicinity. You can stand right next to the machine. For example, a small child will be standing behind the machine. I can't see through the window to that operator right now. This camera will catch that. Now imagine that's not a child. Imagine that's a concrete post or somebody's bicycle or what have you. Great visibility from that camera. So the lights on the back of the machine have been recessed into the frame of the machine. It protects the lights from damage if you hit, and it also allows for a debris package where you can put a mesh covering over here to protect the lights from damage. Going down, you have a solid rear bumper that extends past the door for backing into things, as well as a tie-down point for the back of the machine. Coming around to the side of the machine, safety is a huge aspect both for Finning and for Caterpillar. So one of the things that they've done is there's occasion when you have to lift the boom right in the air. You can unlatch this, pull this pin, lock this in place, and this will fall down into the cylinder lock. Operator can get out of the machine safely without concern about hydraulics letting loose or operator getting hurt at the end of the day. The advantage of this is it's not only that you can put it on safely, is that you can take it off safely as well. What you can do is there's a little lever at the back of this attachment what allows you to put this in place, and it actually will take it off the cylinder in the same way, one-man operation. And we know operators are doing it without doing it safely because it needs two-man. This allows them to do it safely. Coming around to the front of the machine, we take a look at the auxiliary hydraulics that run your attachments on the front of the machine, whether it be a hydraulic angle broom, something like a complex cold planer, mulcher, or just a 4-in-1 multi-purpose bucket. We have the hydraulics to run any and all those attachments. The pressure release on these is a really nice feature, is that just by pushing in with the attachment, it releases the pressure. In the past, you get attachments that sit out in the sun, and the hydraulic tends to expand, it creates pressure, and it was a bit of a struggle to get them on and off. Your electric tool control, again, that all ties into your attachment with special attachments that have multi-purpose hydraulics. You're going to have a work tool harness that you plug in, and what that's going to do is that's going to allow you to have multi-function within your controls of the cab. So a huge advantage of this machine is that it's like very similar to a Swiss Army knife. It's got a lot of work tools that you can put on and off. It's got a lot of uses. The coupler system that we have here allows you to hook on and hook off the buckets. And this is an electric coupler. It'll allow you, for example, if you have a set of pellet forks and you have a bucket, it'll allow you to, from inside the cab, to disconnect one, hook onto the next, and you're off to the next job. You don't have to get out of the cab, you don't have to manually pull the levers. Huge advantage. Another big safety aspect of Caterpillar is their steps and the safety of getting in and out of the cab. As you notice, there's no tape. It's all this graded material that allows the mud to fall through, allows good traction for your shoes so that you can't slip getting in and out of the machine. We get a lot of snow, we get a lot of rain, there's a lot of mud on the job sites, and it's real important that we keep our operators safe getting in and out of the cab. So Cat redesigned this cab to be very, very safe and very comfortable. The visibility is huge with the smaller lift arms. You can see very well to the sides of the machine. Visibility of the loader boom, the way the support structure, you can see very well to the front coupler and to the bucket to your working area. A lot of safeties built in, whether it be the seat switch, the door switch, or the armrest switch. There's a lot of safeties to keep you safe. The emergency escape out the front door, the emergency escape out the back window. A lot of safeties built into this machine. Advanced monitor control allows you both rear view camera, it has the monitor built in. It has so many functions that work within that control system to make this machine work better depending on your work application. Work pad pods that move with the seat rather than fighting against your controls. The work pods stay with you, so as you work and you're working with the machine, it stays that way. Air ride heated seat, which is adjustable. You can pump it up or let out air depending on the size of the operator and the comfort level that the operator wants. If you take a look at even just the windows open front to back, but also they open from back to front, something that some of the competition don't offer. Caterpillar has installed a window lock, which is a really nice feature to be able to lock the window to keep them from rattling. One of the options that Finning makes as a standard is we bring all our machines in with a Bluetooth AM/FM CD stereo. Operator comfort means better productivity throughout the day, getting the job done, getting home, and being safe and not being as tired when he gets home from the end of the day. Thanks for spending some time with me today. These are just a few of the features of the new D-Series Cat skid steer loader, multi-train loader, and compact track loader.